What is happening, everyone? Hurst Quayzar here, and you are in Quayzar's Customs. We're doing movie cars. We're doing the Fast 9 movie cars, actually, here in Quayzar's Customs. And yeah, I've got a very special Dodge Charger up on the rack right now. So, if you've seen any of the previews of the movies, I think you probably already understand what this car is. All right, this looks like it's like the 60. I think it's like a 68 Charger version of the car in Fast 9. Fast 9 is going to be due out, I think it's June 25th in American theaters. Cannot wait. I just cannot wait. It's something I've been looking forward to. Hopefully, my youngest son and I can get together and see this movie at some point. Unfortunately, the weekend it comes out, I'm going to be extremely busy. So I may have to wait a week. So I gotta keep myself busy, away from the internet, and make sure there's no spoilers. There was the Last Jedi, or not the Last Jedi. What was the geez, I can't keep my Star Wars movie straight. That's shameful. I am ashamed of myself that I've just blew the whole Star Wars movies. Anyway, I stayed away from the internet. It was what was it? The Last Skywalker or Return of Skywalker or something like that. Anyway, it's whichever one. Spoiler alert. Whichever one Han Solo dies in, right? I stayed away from the internet. I stayed away from everyone seeing the movie. I wanted to see it, and experience it myself. And then some clown in the back, just as the lights go out, right? Just as the lights go out, the movie comes on. Someone in the back yells, "Han Solo dies!" And I'm like, "Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me, right?" So that was what some ass jack in the back of the theater doing that. It just kills me. But not only for me, but I mean for other people too. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to try to stay away from the internet as much as I can for all the spoilers, people. I can't deal with it. I want to see it. I'm pretty psyched about it. I did see a short video where they're saying it was #1 already. It's already being shown in China and Taiwan and the eastern countries and cities. And man, we don't get why can't we get that? You know what I mean? But anyway, it's all good. I can't wait. And this is a very special charger for me because this is from the DLC, the Dodge Charger DLC, or I should say the Dodge DLC. And this was the first one that came out, not the modern Dodge, but the regular Dodge DLC. So that when it came out, that's I should say not when it came out, but that's the car I'm used in this video. So no modders were involved in this process, and I'm sure they're probably grateful after they see what I have done with this car. First up, let's hook up with some brakes. Of course, the brakes are always a big deal. This came out of the junkyard, and I think I already had 2 of those. Oh, there's one. And it took me a while to find this one after I had modified it. And yes, I have modified it, and I modified it into a rear engine charger. Yeah, you heard me right. A mid-engine or rear engine charger. So the rear engine charger has really no exhaust on it. It's an open header Hemi in it. So that's about all the things. I've lowered it. What else did I do to it? I narrowed the rear track a little bit. And hub 4, yep. Oh wait, I need something else. Let's see what else did I do to it. Yeah, I think that's all I did with it. It was actually just narrowed the track up, relocated the engine, and just some minor stuff to it. I mean, nothing. It wasn't really crazy or major. I did try to do some some sort of an exhaust system on it. Just nothing really worked out. So why did I not miss that? I missed that on the shopping list altogether. That's a coil spring. Yeah, I missed that on the list altogether, didn't I? Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, yep, and I just saw that. So let's dump out like we usually do. Let's dump out all the garbage we don't need, right? Because you'll eventually start installing just the bull crap, the rusted up stuff, and it just slows you down. Just really slows you down. So who else is psyched for Fast 9? I know I am. I am, like I said, I am stoked. I'm ready to go. But that weekend is gonna come out. The opening weekend, I'm gonna be so busy. That's Sunday or Saturday, I think. I'm going down south to pick up my puppy. Yeah, again a puppy. So if you're over on the what is it? The Undead Plague Gaming Discord channel, which I have a link down below. Please check those guys out. They are awesome guys and gals. Great group of people, streamers and content creators. So yeah, go over there and give them your support. So here, look at these wheels. These wheels are like a brownish bronze color. I tried to get it as a brownish bronze color. It kind of looks bronze right there, right? So I did try it in, I do have the color combination. I'm going to show that to you when we paint the front rims. So yeah. We've got that. That was pretty close. That's why I kind of jumped in with the wheels already done. I wanted to see what the color looked like instead of being on camera trying to play around with the color. It's just it's too much of a waste of time. And if I can just show you what the color combo was, and if you like it, you can use it on your next build. Other than that, how is everyone doing? Oh my goodness, the mask ban is slowly being lifted. We are slowly getting back to normal. I'm hoping everyone is still happy and healthy out there. So, be careful still. I would still be careful. If anything that's proved me out of this whole mess is to stay clean. Some cleanliness. Not to be so much of a germaphobe like Sheldon on Big Bang Theory, but yeah, I mean, it just spreads so easily. So maybe it's nice to take some precautions on that. All right, we've got let's see, got that. Yep. All right. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh yeah, we got those stupid things. All right, so the front wheels are 235/45. What I'm going to do with that is I'm going to bump that up to a 255, I believe. We're going to go with the race tires. We're going to go with the race tires. They are 18s. We're going to bump that up to a 255. And it was a 40, but we're going to take it to a 35, I think. Yeah. So I'm hoping they're not thicker than the back wheels. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's go paint these rims up. Oh, my Ford, my F-150 Ford over here, my F-100 Ford, I should say. What is this for, you may ask? Well, back some time ago, if you remember, I did a couple of trucks. Like I did the Tim Allen green and white truck from Last Man Standing, and I did the red Ford F-100 from Last Action Hero. Well, I was able to get the Last Man Standing. Both those trucks, when I got them, they were over 150,000 miles. While I was out searching, I found this one, and it was less than 150,000 miles. And much like the Last Man, I did already do the Last Man Standing one already, and got it toned down. I got it rebuilt, and it's in my parking garage right now. But I got that built up and replaced, And so this is the next one to get replaced. It's going to be this one right here. So this is the color combination I came up with for the bronze. So you can see, I darken it up a little bit. It does look, it could be a little different. So that's the color combination I came up with, a 30, 60, 25. All right, 30 hue, 60 saturation, and a 25 brightness. Keeping it the metallic paint type, give it that metallic look. I did play around with like the chameleon. None of that really played out well. So I just, I stuck with the metallic. All right, and 30. Boom, bada boom, bada bing. Bada bang. All right. We will have this all set up. Now, the only worry I have right now is the thickness of the tire, because I think that was a 30 on the back. These are running at 35 on the front. These should be okay. Yeah, I should be all right. I wanted to give it a little bit more a lower profile, just a little bit, because this car is lowered. Looks pretty good. There have been some videos out there, of filming locations of how they did some of the stunts and stuff. Now, I'm good with that stuff. I really like watching how they created the stunts and how the actors have performed during the stunts and all that. I think that's pretty awesome. I like watching that stuff. So that I don't mind. Let's take that intercooler out. Can I just go ahead and Oh, it's toast, man. That sucker is toast. As you can tell, I still have some of the stuff up front to give the car a little bit of a balance. The engine, though, is not up front at all. It is in the rear seat. I've removed the rear seat altogether in this, just to stuff this engine back there. So you're probably thinking to yourself, my God, he has destroyed a perfectly good Charger. Well, yes, I have, but it is all in the name of Fast 9. Let's see here, get that out of the way. I mean, I probably could have tweaked on it a little bit more, but I got kind of excited about doing this, and I kind of pressed it off. Otherwise I would have reached out to Ryan Peterson to see if he could hook me up with a livery for this. And Ryan, if you're watching, if you got this far into the video, hey. Single stripe around the rear deck. I don't know if there's any, I can't see in some of the pictures if there's any type of emblem or anything in the stripe itself. I'll have to look again. But yeah, a single stripe about the color of the wheels. So it's like a dark bronze color, I believe. That would be perfect, dude. I'd appreciate it. Ryan's been instrumental in some of the deliveries I've had for this series. Without him, I couldn't have done most of the cars that I have in the garages. And speaking of which, of all the cars I have in the garages, next episode, keep watching. Hit that subscribe button if you want to watch. Next episode, I will run through my entire garage of movie cars. That's Fast and Furious cars and the regular movie cars. So look forward to that episode. So mark your calendars. Typically the movie cars are hitting on Saturdays, so a couple of Saturdays from now they should be dropping. So look forward to that. I may have to split it up into two, the Fast and Furious cars and then the movie cars, because I have a butt ton of movie cars that I just don't know what to do with, to be honest with you. I don't know if I can get through. I don't know if I have an episode. I don't know if I have enough time in an episode. That's going to be the problem, because there's just a ton of stuff. Look at how bad this thing is. Holy cow. Well, I did drag it out of the junkyard, and after coming off of a Fast and Furious movie, I guess I'm not surprised. So alright, we got all that. We are going to jump into the Trader Joe's magazine here to get all of our body parts. Let's get our cooler first. while I'm thinking about it. Let's do a large intercooler. Get the brakes. I did wipe out. Yes, we did. Oof. Okay, a couple of calipers. Need a cylinder, the ventilated discs, and pads, of course. For the suspension, we're going to have to get the shock absorbers set up. Front axle cover. Knuckle C, huh? Get a couple of these caps. Knuckle C. Sway bar B. Okay, inner and outer tie rods. That's okay. So we're getting into the most common things at this point. Rubber bushings times 12. B-links. Bearings. Upper suspension arm. Cap. Okay, what else was there that I'm thinking about? I might as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head by the ABS pump module and the brake servo. While I have them, I'll just take care of them. It's got some meats underneath there, you know what I mean? For a rear engine challenge or charger, yeah, you would need it. That's for sure. Let's trash out. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's take out the garbage real quick. Let's get the springs loaded up. Go ahead and grab this wheel off the balancer while I'm thinking about it over here. Alrighty. Now we should have everything we need here. We're going to have to build an engine from complete scratch because this thing came without an engine, believe it or not. Nothing was in it at all. I was lucky to have, you know, framework and stuff on this thing. So, and I mean, I had put this together, I should say, you know, I configured this probably about a month ago. Maybe a little bit longer than that. I just kind of forgot about it. And as I've gotten busy around the house and trying to take care of some things, and you know, I've kind of skipped out a week here or there trying to drop some videos, and because of all of that, I really just forgot that I had it. Recently, when I was doing the other Fast 9 videos, I realized I still had it in the parking level, so I drug it out this morning, or I drug it out this afternoon, and did some tweaking on the config file a little bit, and decided, well, you know, it's about the best as I wanted anyway. Couldn't really do anything with the exhaust system, so kind of stuck with what I had here. So I'm hoping you enjoy it as much as I do. Alright, what I will do is I will probably put this config file in the link down below. If I remember, if I don't remember, you know, you feel free to yell at me. Say, hey Hurst, where's that config file you asked, you told us you were going to have? And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll get it to you, right? Because you know, I can easily forget that between the time I record it and between the time I post it. So feel free to reach out. Here we go. Alright, we got, no, we don't have that one back there. So what is this thing going to be about? I don't know. It's, you know, in one of the movie previews it says what, we are playing with magnets now, so kind of makes sense, you know, in the one scene, you know, where Jacob, his brother, jumps off the cliff with the Mustang and gets picked up by the airplane, and it's either Tej or the other guy says, "What, we're playing with magnet planes now." So, you know, if that's the case, let's see here. Let's dump this garbage out. There we go. So it's going to be about magnets. So It'll be interesting. Alright, so in the inside here, let's take out the ABS. Let's go ahead and mount this up. I probably could have salvaged some of these, but who cares at this point. Just going to go ahead and grab these. Grab the battery. Battery looks like it's in rough shape. I did notice another thing too. I don't think I'm going to be able to paint the bumpers on this. This is one thing I was hoping for. But I don't think I can paint the bumpers because when I have them on there, yeah, I don't think I can paint them. So, kind of a bummer there. Alright, so we have the suspension work done. Let's get rid of the seats and the steering wheel. And let's go ahead and find ourselves. Let's go ahead and get our interior. So we're going to get 2 of these seats. I want the other steering wheel. I want the typical racing type steering wheel for this bad boy. Right there. And while we are over here, let's go ahead and do the body spot. Now, we very rarely go into this one. Now, this is all for the DLCs and for the vanilla cars. Typically, I go down to the import and tuners. So, you know, very rarely do I come up here for this stuff because I'm always working on a modded car. So this is all the charger stuff right here, and we're going to collect it all because we need it all. There we go, and we're just going to start slapping pieces on it and getting it ready here. Kind of an awful color of it. Let's go ahead and remove that piece, that piece. When I first started doing the config file on this, I thought for sure that I had done the wrong one, the wrong charger, but I didn't. Thank God. Would have had to have done it all over again. Okay, now we want to do the interior pieces. As I said, I took the rear seat out, so there is no rear seat for this. What now? Let's go bring the welder over. And the interior cleaner. Alright, so we have that all in place. I don't think, oh, I have to do something back here. Where is my, I have to like click on that, then go there for the A-type radiator. So I need our A-type radiator. Let's go ahead and jump in there and find an A-type radiator. I don't remember if I had fans on that or not. If I did, it would be the dual fan for 1 and 2. So we will see here in a minute. So that's how I have to get at the radiator. Nope, I did not. Did I put fans? Put it on the back side? Yeah, put it on the back side. There we go. So yep, now we've got that on the back side. Let's go ahead and lower this all the way down. Let's look at the stance on this. So yeah, pretty harsh stance on it. You know, maybe I could have probably gone a little bit wider on there and probably had upped the size. I probably could have upped the size of the rims. Like I could have gone 20s back here and 19s on the front. It probably would have looked better. But we're going to keep it like that for right now. Maybe I'll change them around in between episodes. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments if you think I should change them around. So maybe I'll change them around between episodes and then we'll get it back. Because that does look a little silly there, doesn't it? I don't know. It's low and it's wide and I don't know. Alright, let's get to work on this engine because this is going to be a beast. We are going to build the Hemi. As I scroll through here and make you all dizzy. What you got in that thing? Got a Hemi. Where is my Hemi? I think it's that one right there, the overhead valve M. I think that's the one, right? It's got to be the one because I don't have. Nope. It's the Hemi B right here. That's the one we're going to build. So right off the bat, anything overhead valve K. So we're going to jump into the tablet here, overhead valve K, and see what we can come up with. You know, I didn't put an air filter in that damn thing. So we are just going to start overhead valve A, K. I said overhead valve K, and it gives me all this other garbage. That's alright. Hopefully I've got some of this stuff. Transmission I don't need. Coils I don't think I need. The intake I think I have available. I think this is in the performance shop, so I'm hoping so. I'll see here in a minute. Okay, so 16 of these bad boys. I believe. Throttle the intake. Okay, then we're just going to go all engine stuff. Because I haven't built one of these in a long time, so it's going to be a little painful on my end, that's for sure. So I know we need at least the rings. I don't know what pistons we. Well, wait a minute now, because I don't know if it's the C pistons or the regular pistons. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Beautiful engine block framework. Okay, so it's the piston rod and con rod C. See, now I would not have guessed that. So we need 8 of those. Caps. Crankshaft cap, at least 3. I'm going to grab 4 just in case. 4 rod caps. I know 8 rod caps. I'm going to need a throwout bearing. Let's jump over to the power boost shop here and see what we can get. Fuel filter, definitely. Okay. Alternator, I'm hoping it's that alternator. I have no idea, to be honest, but I'm hoping it's that one. Overhead valve. We got a K in here or a C. I did not look, so my bad on that. Jeez. Okay. No carburetors. Heads for the K. Maybe eyes? Maybe the eyes? I don't know. The eyes have it. I have no idea. Well, I don't know because I don't have the pistons in there yet. So, manifolds, exhaust manifolds. I know them by sight, I believe. I believe it's these right here. Yep. Already got the fuel filter. Fuel rail, I'm not even sure of. think we need 8 of those because if I'm not mistaken, this bad boy has like 16. Where's the intake for that? C pistons. We're gonna go 8 with those. These take 16 spark plugs, I believe. And a K throttle. Right, now I know it's always black, it's right here. Okay, so I got that. Yeah, okay, let's start building this bad boy. I'm not entirely sure. It is a camshaft K, alright. So let's go back in here, see if there's a camshaft. Camshaft K. Yep, camshaft K right there. I saw something I was needing also. Oh, the gearbox. So we need a clutch plate, pressure plate, and the flywheel. Alright, let's get this thing going. Put these pistons in so I know what kind of heads I need on this thing. I thought they were in a speed shop. Nope, it's a K. It's a K. I guess they're not in a speed shop. Why wouldn't they be in a speed shop? So they are K heads. And is that an A or a B? Yeah, it's a head A. So it should be just a V8 air oil filter. Got it. Got that going. Oh, I did not get a chain. So I need a chain. Alright. That's fine. Ah, come on. No, I didn't want you that way. I want you this way. Thank you. Thank you. Hell, do I have an oil pan? No, so let's go ahead and jump back into the catalog. Let's go back to our regular places here. Okay, so we need an oil filter and pan. So, oil filter is the V8. Oil pan for the K, right there. Timing chain. Timing chain for the K. Let's go back to the speed shop, see if I overlooked those heads. Nope, I don't think. I don't see him. I'm looking. V8J. Okay. Aha. Okay, so there's the A head. And where's the B head? Right there. Okay, so cool. We were able to find those. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome sauce right there. You know, I thought we were going to have some really good luck with this one. I thought there was a lot of performance parts for this engine, so let me get lucky with that. I did not, however, put an air filter in it, which I probably should have. So that's my bad there. Go ahead and put the headers in. There we go. We'll clean up the bottom here. The last couple of engines, I jumped right into it and forgot to do the lower end of it, and I threw it in the car and had to do it inside the car. Which is not really a big deal, but man, is that embarrassing. So what surprises do you think are going to be in store for Fast 9? Now that Mia's back in it, I'm wondering if Brian O'Connor will make an appearance, which they'll be all digital, of course, because unfortunately Paul Walker died. But that would be interesting if he was incorporated into that somehow. I mean, you can't have Mia without Brian, not unless, you know, something happens to kids and Brian altogether. I mean, did Jacob kill him off? You know, I mean, holy crap! And we already know Han's back, which is big excitement there. I am so happy that Han's back in this. I don't know about you guys, but you know, I loved his character in the movies. I really did. I liked him in Tokyo Drift, and I was so happy that he was brought in to this franchise in I think it was Fast 5, where they were stealing the fuel. I was just so happy that he's back in it. I like him as an actor. I like his character. Kind of got a man crush on him right now, I guess. But yeah, I like his character. Okay, does that... Alright, jeez. I was going to say, how many rods do I need to put in here? I didn't get the covers for these, so that's going to be interesting. Okay. Ooh, look at that big black beauty there. Ooh, power. Fuel rails I do not have, so I need to invest in the fuel rails. Did get the chain, did get the throttle. Did get the cover. The rest of this stuff, shot in the dark. Alternator, yep, we're good. Okay, let's get this engine straight on here first. Let's. Oh my God, really? Okay, let's tighten her up. All right, what do we need? We got the water pump. Steering pump. Oh, I didn't get the crank? I thought I got the crank. So I need a couple of B's. And an A. Alright. The rods in here are very hard to see. I don't know if you were able to see them when I was picking them up on the other one. Alright, so I need to cover the rail. And an I4 pump. Okay. So fuel. A couple of those. We have for the I4. Power steering pump. I think it's just the power steering pump there. Alright, now let's jump over to overhead valve. Okay, let me see if I can get the heads for this. Or head covers, I should say. I've got those covers. Wow, they're right here. So both those. Roller. So let's pick up 4 of these, and let's pick up a handful of these. Let's get a belt tensioner. I need one of those. The crank pulley, which I actually thought I had that. Maybe I've got the overhead valve one. Maybe that's where I made the mistake. I don't doubt that. So A, crank. Up, I4B. Go figure. I got the wrong one. Okay, so I4B, huh? together slowly but surely. Okay, so the i4B. So I gotta get the i4B ones. Alright. This is another one of those beautiful looking engines. I like how bright this yellow is on it. Of course I can't. There we go. Oh, these have bolts. I thought they just slipped on. Fuel rail cover? Really? Wow, I didn't know there was a fuel rail cover for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I thought it went farther down on it for whatever reason. I thought it covered the coils. Guess I was wrong on that one. Now, I probably could have left the intake, the silver intake on it. It would probably look better inside the car, quite honestly. Alright, so I need the i4B pump. Go figure. The one with all the ugly red on it. Alright, i4B pump. Okay, and then we got voltage, tensioner. And do I have another B roller? Hey, how about that? Okay, I think we are good. We might be good there. Alright, let's take that off the stand. Where's my engine hoist at? So yeah, I'm gonna build on that truck in between episodes as well. Just to keep it going. I don't know why I had the hood up on this. So there, yeah, look at that. That engine's in there, baby. That engine's in there. Alright. So let's put her up in the air. We need to get ourselves a transmission. There is no drive shaft on this, believe it or not. So we are going to skip over that. So overhead valve K for the transmission. So no drive shaft. Oh, I'm going to need a starter on this bad boy too. So what appears to be is almost a direct drive unit. So I've got it pretty much set up as a direct drive unit. Where's the starter? So I need a starter as well. Starter. P8. Baby's open-headed. Open-headed. Alright, what am I missing here? 90% on the body. What am I missing? Just the license plates. And actually, I need to go back in the config file and just kind of delete those things. But I will, just for fun, I will put a license plate on the back of it. Seeing as how they are playing with magnets in this movie. Most of them are from California. I'm going to put Magneto. So kind of a hint to. We'll go ahead and get two of them just to throw it on there. To the X-Men. Magneto. Okay, so that should pretty much put me 100% across the board, and it does. So you go down, you go away, you go away. Yeah, I probably gone a little bit bigger with those tires. I probably could. So if you think so, let me know down in the comments section, and I just might do that. So it's going to be painted black, period. It's black. It's a matte black at that. So no liveries. I'm going to go with a matte black look. I wish I could paint the bumpers, but I can't. That's kind of a bummer about that, because of everything should be blacked out, but that's about as close as I can get to it. So let's, oh, no engine oil, huh? Okay, so now what do I have to do here? Pop the hood, hit the brake, go back here. Where's my oil reservoir? Right there. If anything, I probably should have went with a 40 on the back instead of a 35. That's probably what I should have done. So let's take her over to the dyno and see what this bad boy can do. So now that I have this done, now I can get, take you on a tour of my parking levels with the Fast and Furious cars. So this is as close as I can get to it. I do apologize. I mean, blacked out. If I could get everything blacked out, I would. Again, Ryan, if you're out there, if you feel like you have some time to do a stripe across the rear deck of this thing in a bronze color, that would be great. So we didn't even push 1,000 horsepower out of this, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Alright, we are going to push this out there by the door, and I am going to call it done for right now. Thank you very much for hanging with me. Thanks for even being here with me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you remain happy and healthy out there. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers. I can taste it. So I'm just looking forward to it. And yeah, the more I look at that, the more I may have to put bigger tires on it. So I'll probably put bigger tires before I take a snapshot of it. So if it looks a little different, you'll know why. Alright. Thanks again. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Take care. Hurst Quayzar is saying good night, and I am out.